a part of the great system of natural law, and it is as immutable as the law of gravitation, which holds the stars and planets in their places, and as definite in every phase of its operation. We may not be able to influence this law, but we can understand it and adapt ourselves to it in ways that will bring us great benefits, no matter who we are or what our calling may be.
From your analysis of the mastermind principle, I gather the impression, Mr. Carnegie, that men who've been deprived of an early education need not limit their ambition on that account, since it is both possible and practical for them to use the education of others. I also get the impression, from what you have said, that no man ever acquires so much education that he can achieve noteworthy success without the aid of other minds. Is this a correct conclusion?
Both of your statements are correct. Lack of schooling is no valid excuse for failure. Neither is an exhaustive schooling a guarantee of success. Someone once said that knowledge is power, but he told only a half-truth, for knowledge is only potential power. It may become a power only when it is organized and expressed in terms of definite action. There is a big difference between having an abundance of knowledge and being educated. The difference will become apparent if you look up the Latin root from which the word educated is
Shout out to Donnie Mercedes. Hi, hello, what up there? Hi there, it's me, Rambo. Oh, hi, hello, what up, Rambo? Now, Donnie. Sorry, I keep saying Danny. I know it, Danny. What, you're Donnie. What up, Rambo? Alright, do I owe you any money right now, or are you offline? Because I know you was about to say you was going to bed.
Observe that I used the word power. Knowledge is not power, but the appropriation and use of other men's knowledge and experience for the attainment of some definite purpose is power.
Let me know if I owe you any money.
The most beneficial order.
Admitting the truth and wisdom in all that you have said, Mr. Carnegie, how does one begin to appropriate and apply this power you mention?
The man who applies the mastermind principle for the purpose of availing himself of the minds of other men usually begins by taking complete charge of the power of his own mind. I will tell you more of the process by which this is done when we reach the lessons on initiative and self-confidence. But right now, I wish to emphasize the importance of an individual's removing self-imposed limitations, which most people set up in their own minds. In a country like America, where there is an abundance of every form of riches, where every man is free to choose his own occupation and live his own life in his own way, there is no reason why any man should set low limitations on his achievements, nor be satisfied with less than all the material possessions his personal desires demand. In our country, there is a high premium on individual initiative, imagination, and definiteness of purpose, and it consists of the easy accessibility of the material things each man requires to fulfill his idea of success.
Yeah, if I owe you $1 million, I will give you $1 million. Do I owe you $1 million? And then right now, Chris said he's getting off and going to sleep, and I'm up. So, if I owe you $1 million, I can get you paid next, Donnie, since you're the first person online. I mean, in the chat. So, do I owe you $1 million? If I owe you, I'll pay you.
No man can take the fullest possession of his own mind power without combining it through the mastermind principle with the minds of others for the attainment of a definite purpose.
Mr. Carnegie, will you outline for me, step by step, a complete plan which one should follow in the organization of a mastermind group?
Let me look for you, Rambo. See if you're online.
It may be even less so to the person who has had no experience in the
Rambo. Tomorrow. Because it's really late. I don't know. Can you give me $1 million? Yes, I can help you earn $1 million. All I'm doing is asking you for help. I just went to go check out your account right now, and I'm not subscribed to your channel yet, so I can get you $300,000 if I never got you any money at all. If you want $300,000, you said you'd be back. Alright. Well, Is there anybody in the chat that followed my instructions and I owe money to right now? Because if not, I'm about to recruit some people from this session to go pay them. So do I owe anybody that's in the chat right now?
Knowledge of what one wants. We have discussed this principle in our last 2 interviews. And the second fundamental is that of choosing members for a mastermind group. As I have already stated, every person with whom an individual allies himself under the mastermind principle should be in complete sympathy with the object of the alliance, and must be able to contribute something definite toward the attainment of that object. The contribution may consist of the member's education, experience, or, as is often the case, it may consist of the use of the goodwill he has established in his relationship with the public, commonly known as contacts.
And what is the third important fundamental requirement in the organization of a mastermind group, Mr. Carnegie?
It is motive. No one has the right, and seldom does anyone have the ability, to induce others to serve as members of a mastermind group without giving something in return for the service received. The motive may be financial reward, or it may consist of some form of return favors, but it must be something which is of equal value to or greater than the service expected. I cannot overemphasize the fact that the man who tries to build a mastermind alliance without determining that every member of his alliance profits in proportion to his value in the alliance is doomed to certain failure.
Am I correct, Mr. Carnegie, in recalling that on previous occasions you have stressed the need for harmony in a mastermind group?
You are indeed. Complete harmony must prevail among all members of a mastermind alliance if success is to be ensured. There can be no behind-the-back disloyalties on the part of any member of the group. Every member of the alliance must subordinate his own personal opinions, his own desires for personal advancement for the fullest benefit of the group as a whole, by thinking only in terms of the successful achievement of the object of the alliance. In the choice of individuals to serve as allies in a mastermind group, first consideration should be given to the question as to whether or not the individual can and will work for the good of the group. Any member who is unable to do this must, upon discovery of his deficiency, be replaced by someone who can and will do so. There can be no compromise on this point.
Mr. Carnegie, I have the feeling that you are leading up to something. What happens after a definite objective has been decided upon, and the proper person selected to work in harmony for its attainment?
Then the time has arrived for action. Once formed, a mastermind group must become and remain active to be effective. The group must move on a definite plan at a definite time toward a definite end. Indecision, inaction, delay will destroy the usefulness of the entire group. Moreover, there is an old saying that the best way to keep a mule from kicking is to keep him so busy pulling he will neither have the time nor the inclination to kick. The same may be said about men. Success in any undertaking calls for definite, well-organized, and continuous work. Nothing has yet been invented to take the place of work. Not all the brains of the world are sufficient to enable a man to achieve outstanding success without work.
Mr. Carnegie, as you continue your discussion of the fundamental requirements for the organization of a successful mastermind group, will you please explain the role of the group leader?
The leader who organizes the group must actually lead. As far as work is concerned, he should be the first to arrive at the place of work and the last to leave. Moreover, he should set his associates a good example by doing as much or more work than they. The greatest of all bosses is the man who makes himself the most nearly indispensable, and not the man who happens to have the last word when decisions are to be made and plans are to be chosen. Every leader's motto should be, "The greatest among you shall be the servant of all."
Well, Mr. Carnegie, there is one question I have been waiting to ask, hoping that perhaps you would volunteer the answer before I asked it. From your rich experience, sir, what single factor above all others
alliance, as in all other human relationships, the factor which, more than all others, determines the extent and nature of the cooperation one gets from others is his own mental attitude. I can say truthfully that in my relationship with my own mastermind group, there never was a time when I did not hope that every man in the alliance would get from the alliance the fullest possible measure of personal benefit. And there never was a time when I did not try, with all the resources of what ability I possessed, to develop in every member of my alliance the fullest potentialities of his own ability. One of the most beautiful sights on earth, and one of the most inspiring, is that of a group of men who work together in a spirit of perfect harmony, each man thinking only in terms of what he can do for the benefit of the group. It was this spirit that gave almost superhuman power to the ragged, underfed, underclothed armies.
Hi, hello, what up? Shout out to Tomas, the Empire. Hi, hello, what? You are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please put a like on the video, buddy.
The spirit of mutual helpfulness. One finds a successful organization. One of the major benefits of athletic training is that it tends to teach men to do teamwork in a spirit of harmony. What a pity that after leaving school, men do not always carry with them into their jobs this same spirit of teamwork. Life is less burdensome to the man who has the spirit of good sportsmanship in his makeup. Therefore, let the spirit of sportsmanship become an important factor in every undertaking based on the mastermind principle. And let it begin with the man who organizes the group. The others will get the spirit from his example.
How much better things would be in the world today if people everywhere could learn to observe just the one fundamental you called teamwork, Mr. Carnegie. Tell me, are there still more rules for building a successful mastermind alliance?
There is one more that might
You said
confidential relationship.
you are trying to join my game, but it says it's full. Yeah, it's full right now. Probably. Just join a queue and you'll be able to join. Do I owe you any money at all?
The best of all possible ways of telling the world what one is going to do is by showing the world what one has already done. I have heard it said that every great man, and there are a few such men during every generation, always has some
how much money do I owe you?
in his mind which are known to no one except himself and his God.
1 mil? And then, okay. Since you're the only one I owe right now, which account are you talking about I owe you 1 mil on? The one you're on right now, or another account? Which YouTube channel do I owe you 1 mil from? That account or another account? Oh, you said 100 mil, and now you're joking. Never mind. You said 100 million. No, I know you're joking.
Is the alliance between the states and our country. From this alliance comes the freedom and liberty of which we in America feel so proud. The strength of the alliance lies in the fact that it is voluntary, and that in a spirit of harmony it is supported by the people. The alliance between the states has created a greater variety of opportunities for the exercise of individual initiative than exists anywhere else in the whole world. Our entire system was designed and is maintained as a favorable medium for the support of private enterprise and as an encouragement to personal initiative based on the 9 basic motives.
Would you care to refresh our minds as to how this wonderful alliance operates?
The principle of the mastermind alliance under which our country is managed is simple. It consists of a triumvirate known as the executive, the judiciary, and the legislative bodies, all working in a spirit of harmony in direct response to the will of the people.
Yeah, so if you want money in GTA with me, when I'm just playing around, yeah, you're more than welcome to come make money and get rich with me. But if I owe you money, yeah, I'll get you paid right away. But right now, I'm in the middle of working on my mastermind plan.
With very few exceptions, be retired on short notice. So far, no better system of human relationship has been found, and no better system is in the prospect of being found within the near future. Perhaps no better system than ours will ever be found, and none will be necessary, as long as our present system is managed as its founders intended it should be managed, for the greatest possible benefits to all, with special privileges for none.
You made some brief reference to application of the mastermind principle in the successful operation of the home, Mr. Carnegie. Will you now go further into this subject and explain just how this principle can be applied in the management of the home?
I'm glad you thought of this, because my experience has taught me that a man's home relationships have an important bearing on his business.
Alright, hi, hello, what up everybody in the city of Los Santos? My name is Lamar7Up and my office is called 7Up for Life Money. If you do need money right now or want to make money with partners live on YouTube, come on up to my office, Maze Bank Tower, and I'll let everyone know who comes, how I'm going to get you paid. At this time, I'm going to send invites to everybody in the city of Los Santos. So if you are one of those persons that actually do need money in GTA, come on up to my office, Maze Bank Tower, and pass them out, and I'll tell you how I'm going to get you paid.
Safeguards for me, sir?
Heading the list is the choice of a mate. A successful marriage begins with an intelligent choice of a partner. Let me explain what I mean by an intelligent choice. In the first place, a man should test his prospective partner in marriage through a series of frank and intimate talks with her. He should tell her how he intends to make a living and be very sure she is in full accord with him, both as to his chosen occupation and his methods of following it. It will be of priceless help to a man if his wife becomes so thoroughly sold on his occupation and his method of earning his living that her interest may be described as intensely enthusiastic.
Okay, so for everyone that did come to my office, please come have a seat with me at the meeting table of meetings. And if you're sitting down with me, you're the type of person I do want to work with and continue working with. If you're not sitting down with me, you're not the type of person I want to work with.
Mr. Carnegie, what do you think about the so-called...
Please have a seat, please have a seat, please have a seat.
...where married men become interested in other women more than in their wives?
Okay, for everyone that did come to my office, 7Up for Life Money, when you come to my office, first and foremost, I would like to introduce myself as Lamar7Up. Now, also, we're on YouTube, and if you don't mind, visit my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is the same name as my gamer tag, Lamar7Up. Now, when you come to my office and sit down at my tables with me, I promise you 3 things. I promise you money, guns, and motorcycles. Alright, cool. If you just now joining, please come have a seat with us. Please come have a seat.
Or the same business and are working together for a common purpose.
In every instance,
Alright, so this is the plan here.
I was impressed by the fact that
As I was saying, when you sit down at my tables, I promise you 3 things: money, guns, and motorcycles. If you would like your own free motorcycle, you'll have the opportunity to join my motorcycle club, and I shall give you your own free motorcycle. If you would like free weapons, come with me to my facility, and I shall give you free weapons of mass destruction. And if you would like money, you will have to put in an application with 7Up for Life Money. The way you put in your application, send me your friend request. Your friend request is considered your application. Once I have your application, I assure you I am going to get you paid. Now, I do have a priority list. If you do want to become a member of 7Up for Life, you have to join my priority list. To join my priority list, you have to go to YouTube. Once you go to YouTube, look up my gamer tag on YouTube, Lamar7Up Council. I need you to like this live video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300K. The first 3 people in this session that follow those instructions are the first 3 people I could take to me from this session. Now, like I said, I can only take 3 people at a time, but as long as you follow my instructions, put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300K. The first time you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will give you 300,000. And each time you subscribe to my YouTube channel with one of your family members or friends accounts, I will give you $1 million after your first 300,000. So if you want to make 1.3, it won't let you in where? Alright, so that must mean that you got to go to your YouTube settings and turn off restriction mode. Once restriction mode is off, you'll be able to like my video. Yes. Once you turn off restriction mode, you could like videos, subscribe to channels, and you can put your gamer tag in the live chat, because this video that we're doing right now is live. Once I see your gamer tag in a chat next to 300K, if you're one of the first 3 people to do that, I'll take you from this session and get you 300,000. Now, I did send money to majority of the people in the session already, so if the police were out to get you, go ahead and call the police off of you with Lester, and then join my office if you do want money. Next. Okay, so after you do that, now refresh the page. Yeah, try refreshing the page. Alright, one moment. Shout out to ONGX DIM up. Bro, what are you watching? Can you turn that down? Oh, yeah, in my background I'm listening to Napoleon Hill, the book called Live and Grow Rich. This book will lead you to success in real life. So that's why I'm listening to that. If you follow right now I'm working on my YouTube career. That's what I do in real life. But for those of you that are coming with me, please go to my helipad in passive mode, and I shall pick you up in a helicopter. And for those of you that are not coming with me, please have a great day today. Sorry for interrupting everyone. Alright, cool. So, are you a KALB, Nelson? Alright, so you got the first seat from this session and go with me. Please be sure that you like this video and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next, for those of... Yes, please. And then meet me on the roof in passive mode, and I'll pick you up in a helicopter if you're going with me. Yeah, if you go in passive mode to the roof, other players won't be able to kill you, and I could take you straight to the money. Yes. Alright, so you got to go to the live video, and the one that's live should say, what is this one called? GTA 5 with Lamar7Up. So go to the live video, and then you should be able to scroll down, and it should say thumbs up or thumbs down, and then hopefully press the thumbs up. Alright, so we're going to be taking off from the roof in 40 more seconds, so if anyone else is in the office coming, please come to the roof now. So try pressing, try go to your YouTube settings and turn off restriction mode. If restriction mode is on, that must mean, once it's on, you can't like videos, you can't subscribe, and you can't comment. For sometimes that happens. So what you will want to do is go to your YouTube settings and go to turn off restriction mode, and then after you do that, refresh your page, and then you should be able to like. Honestly, I'm not sure. It may be in general settings. You could try that out. Alright. Alright, I think that's everybody. The last person's outside, about to get in the helicopter now. Alright, cool. I think everybody's in. Oh, okay. You gotta press triangle to get in. Well, you're able to still get in, right? Okay, cool. Alright, now please follow more instructions. That's what's going to get you paid. Now, if you're a person that's in a helicopter just trolling and do not care about your life, please jump out of the helicopter and kill yourself now. Now, for those of you that do care about your life and here for the money, please keep your hands and feet in the helicopter at all times, and we shall have a safe landing. Now, we're still going through the application process during our flight to the facility. If you have not sent me your friend request yet, I cannot get you paid if anything happens. So you have to put in your application. Once I have your application, you'll be a part of my money-making team. So if anything goes wrong, like say someone lags out, if you're my friend, you can just rejoin. But if you don't send me your friend request, you won't be able to rejoin. Second, you have... Alright. Well, I'll get you paid right now. And then for everyone else, also you still have to follow my other instructions. Go to my YouTube channel, like this live video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300K. Like I said, I can only take 3 people with me at the time. So as long as you're active in the chat, each time you get active in the chat, just put your gamer tag in and the amount of money I owe you, and I will get you paid.
Romance is a blend of the emotions of love and sex. It is a healthy, normal impulse, if it is not degraded by physical.
Now, this stream will end after I get the first 3 people paid from this session, so once the new stream starts, just go to the new stream, put 1 comment. You can say, hi, hello, what's up, put your gamer tag in that comment, and put 300K next to that comment. So it won't be too many comments, and we will get everyone paid. I'm about to go accept the friend requests right now.
It has been the heart and soul of every outstanding man of achievement who has ever left footprints on the sands of time.
Will you now analyze the mastermind principle as it applies to the efforts of an individual in his daily efforts to appropriate his share of American opportunity?
I will now analyze some of the individual uses of this great universal principle, as it may be applied in the development of various human relationships contributory to the attainment of one's major purpose in life. Every student of the philosophy of American achievement should recognize the fact that the attainment of his highest aim in life can be reached only by a series of steps.
Alright, now I just accepted 2 friend requests, so that should be 2 people from the session that put their gamer tag in the chat so far, because they followed the instructions. And then, alright, cool. So, for anyone that's outside of the facility, I'm going to send invites to Lamar7Up's facility now. So if you don't have a minigun, come get your free minigun. And if you don't have snacks, come get your free snacks. And if you don't have weapons of mass destruction, come get your free weapons of mass destruction. Now, if you have been here to my facility before and you know where the weapons are, go ahead and run ahead to the weapons and snacks. And if you have never been to my facility before, follow me. I'm the man with the 7-Up can on my back. I am Lamar7Up, and I can get you paid.
What, for instance, is the first of such sources?
The first important source of human relationships outside of marriage is that which exists between a man and those with whom he works in the pursuit of his daily occupation.
Alright, for those of you that just arrived, follow me, the man with the 7-Up can on his back, and walk in with the duffel bag. Oh, I guess that outfit don't got the 7-Up can. So, once you come into the facility, go through the metal detectors for your safety and my safety. After you go through the metal detectors, the first door on the right will take you to another door, and after you go through the double doors on the right, you'll have a minigun on the table. If you don't have a minigun, come get your free minigun. You have to touch the minigun in order to pick up the minigun. After you get your free minigun, exit the double doors and enter the first door on the left. Once you enter the armory, every weapon on the table is for free. So if you don't have free weapons of mass destruction, come get your free weapons of mass destruction.
The others you will tactfully avoid. The man with a definite purpose will take careful
After you get your free weapons of mass destruction, follow me to my receptionist and she shall give you free snacks. If you don't get snacks, come get your free snacks. And if you do not know what snacks are used for, it regenerates your green health bar. When your green health bar is low, just eat some snacks right now if it's low, and then after you eat the snacks, get more free snacks to fill your snacks up. So in the future, when you need snacks, you be like, oh yeah, Lamar7Up gave me some free snacks. He really cared about me. He wanted me to live. Yum, 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 yum. Cookie Monster. And then regenerate your health.
Well, Mr. Carnegie, how can one make the greatest use of this sort
Now, after you get your free snacks, follow me to the planning room. And please have a seat, because when you're sitting down, I can see whose name was in the chat first, and then I can send you an invite to my CEO. Now, like I said earlier, I can only take 3 people with me at a time, but as long as you follow my instructions, stay active in the chat, like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300K, I will get you paid. Now, I'm about to go to my live stream, and I'm going to go to the top of the chat and select the first 3 people that commented. Those first 3 people, I'm going to send you an invite to my CEO. After you got the invite to the CEO, please join, and I'm going to take you to go get paid. Alright, so shout out to KALEBNELSON. And then, yep, Caleb, I got you. I'm going to send you an invite to the CEO right now. And then you've been paid with me before, right, Caleb?
What is another type of alliance which is necessary for the...
How much money have you made with me so far? Yes.
Next in importance is an education.
Yeah, how much money have you made with me before?
No man's education ever is finished. The man whose definite major purpose in life is of noteworthy proportions.
Alright, Caleb, I just sent you an invite to the CEO now, and then there's someone else talking under us. What's your name? Your name is Little Chiefster? Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably lagged out yesterday, actually, right? Yeah, it's like my days run concurrent. Sometimes I'm up for days, so to me that was yesterday. Alright, you're gonna have to be patient. I gotta get everybody that followed the instructions in the chat. I know I owe you money because you did lack out, so I will get you paid. Just make sure you stay active in the chat, because I gotta follow my own instructions by getting the first 3 people that commented, okay? But I will get you paid, don't worry about it. Being patient with me is what's gonna get you paid more money. Alright, we got Kells, we got Pineapples, we got Thomas the Empire. He said, okay, I joined your session. I need money. Can you pick me up? Pick me up, please. Then we got Vasquez. Pick me up, bro. 300K. Vasquez, are you sitting down right here right now? Oh, that's you, the guy I was just talking to, huh? Alright, you did follow my instructions, so we'll get you paid right now. And I'm about to send you an invite, alright? Alright, mister. You got an invite. And then let me see who's the 3rd person after you.
Provided a man chooses his clubs and his individual associations in them with a definite objective in mind.
We got Philip. I think that's how you say your name. PHLILIPSLENNING. And then how do you say your gamer tag? Trapping every day. Alright, you next, so I'll send you an invite. And then, like I said earlier, everyone, I could only take 3 people with me at a time, so if you're active in the chat, I will get you paid next. And then trapping every day, I just sent you an invite. So for those of you that did follow my instructions, you're in passive mode. Once we launch into this mission, you're going to be exiting the facility, but as long as you're active in the upcoming chats, I will get you paid. Also, thank you for following my instructions, and have a great day enjoying these live videos. Send you an invite here shortly. Alright, so earlier in the game, I did send money to everyone in the session, and then the first 2 people that subscribed, I'm going to give 30% to, and then the third person that was last to subscribe, I'm going to give 25%. But free money's better than no money, right? Okay, now what I'm doing right now, I'm going to tell you guys, go ahead and take this 1 minute to go use the restroom. If you got to use the bathroom, remember to wash your hands, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Get yourself a cup of water to drink, because water is healthy for your body to drink. And then get you some snacks. If you don't got snacks, get snacks. I got my Scooby snacks, fruits and vegetables.
Unless he appropriates and uses them. We will begin the outline of the factors with a description of the most important of these, which is positive mental attitude.
And then Thomas the Empire, I see you. I thought you were joking around with me earlier when you said 100 mil, so that's why I started reading your comments, but I see you fixed it and said 1 mil, so be patient with me. And like I said, your account is worth 300,000 to me, so I'll get you paid 300,000 for that account, so just be patient.
It does more than these. It modifies every thought one releases, thereby extending its influence to all within its range through the principle of telepathy. For the sake of contrast, let us list some of the disagreeable things that a bad mental attitude causes. It dampens a man's enthusiasm, curtails his initiative, overthrows his self-control, subdues his imagination, undermines his desire to be cooperative, makes him sullen and intolerant, and as if these were not enough damage to ensure a man's failure, it puts on the finishing touch by throwing his reasoning power out of gear. These are but a few of the ways in which a negative mental attitude may damage the individual himself, quite apart from the damage he does to others through his negative influences.
How does a negative mental attitude affect a salesman starting out in the morning, Mr. Carnegie?
He would be better off far and away if he remained at home. He not only will not make
Alright, trapping every day. You subscribe third, so I'll give you the 25%, and then I'll give the other players 30%. But after you guys get paid with me, if you ever want to make more money with me in the future, after you get your first 300K, each time you subscribe to my YouTube channel with active accounts, I'll give you $1 million a piece for when you subscribe with active accounts, alright? So the sky is the limit on how much money you want to make with me. You set your own price tag. So how much are you worth?
Modern civilization can provide, and he may have a string of degrees after his name a yard long, and he may be the most skilled man in his field, but he will be a failure. Alright,
also I would like for us all to ride in the same vehicle so we can all get there at the same time. That'll make this mission go faster. And also, I do need someone else to drive so I can stay active in the chat. So let's take my car. It's a 4-door light green neon. And it doesn't matter which one of you guys drive. I do need one of you guys to drive. Okay. And then when you get in the vehicle, just turn on some music for the stream. Since you're the driver, it don't matter what channel you pick. But go ahead and turn on some music.
Discovering why many of my associates have accumulated fortunes of their own.
Yeah, and then my driver door broke, so you got to get in through the passenger side.
But little schooling and very few special talents for anything. But he had one important asset that gives you the clue to his success.
Well, to be honest, it's too close to the mountain to open that door, so I just say it's broke. Shout out to King James King. You join my session. I'm not in a session right now. I'm actually taking people to go get paid at the moment.
Because he was associated with a group of men who made it a part of their daily duty to develop and maintain a positive mental attitude. Before we pass on to the next factor of attractive personality, let me say that this subject of mental attitude will show up for consideration in connection with every one of the other qualities of personality we are to analyze. It is definitely related to all of them.
Well, he said, oh, alright, well, let me get out, alright, cool. As long as we got it all figured out, I don't want us to be arguing. And then if you played this mission before, you can press the right arrow button to skip this mission, but if you have never played this mission before, we won't be able to skip it.
The simplest way to answer your question is to say that a positive mental attitude can be developed.
Now, with your own YouTube channel, you can only subscribe to my YouTube channel once. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to your guys' YouTube channel to confirm these accounts. So when you do subscribe to my YouTube channel with new accounts, that's how you'll get your new millions.
I shall listen carefully to what you say so as to gather clues which may be helpful in the development of these desirable traits. What is the second factor of personality, sir?
It's worth it if you really want to do that in life. It takes time before your channel get monetized.
Circumstances and emergencies without losing one's sense of balance. A man with a flexible disposition must be something like a chameleon, a little member of the reptile family that quickly changes its color to harmonize with its environment.
I appreciate that, because I prefer not us die before we get there. Then shout out to Philip. You got 0 subscribers. I'm your first subscriber and your #1 fan.
Some men are uncharitable enough to blame their misfortunes on others. But the truth is that every man is where he is.
Shout out to Vasquez. You got 9 subscribers. I'm your 10th subscriber and your 10th fan.
Why, Mr. Carnegie, that is a
You're welcome, buddy.
It rules out almost.
And then Kelby Nelson, you got 0 subscribers. I'm your first subscriber and your #1 fan.
Evaluating their status in life.
Yes.
I'm your first subscriber on your YouTube channel and your #1 fan.
The idea over in terms that will cause people to take honest inventory of
Yeah.
themselves, so they may find and correct their faults of personality. I have often thought that it would be a blessing of the first magnitude if all public schools made the study.
And then if you guys don't mind, can we get some music?
Environment of their curricula. Young people should be taught.
I was talking about the music.
That no amount of schooling will ensure their success unless they learn to negotiate with others pleasantly and observe how definitely the quality of flexibility is related to one's mental attitude.
And that, Mr. Carnegie, brings us down to #3 of the important factors of a pleasing personality, which is
Sincerity of purpose. This is one trait of character for which there has never been found a satisfactory substitute. I say it is a trait of character because it is something.
Thanks, bro. Really appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, Vasquez. Thomas Empire Pick, me, Michael, 0816. You just gotta be patient. Like, if you look at the chat, you can see whose names is before your name. So there is a waiting list. There's not a time limit at which when I get you paid. It's a waiting list of when I get you paid. So just be patient. As long as you're active in the chat, I promise you I will get you paid. This is my idea, and my idea is to get you paid. So trust my word. As long as you follow my instructions, you will get paid.
Is an object of derision the world over, mainly because everyone recognizes his insincerity. I shall never forget the
Vasquez, much love from
Charlie Schwab.
Longo Beach, California. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
A definite order to make certain changes in his work, which I believe should be made. He listened until I finished. Then he looked me squarely.
Now, like I said earlier in the chat, for those of you watching, this stream is going to end. So when this stream ends, come over to the next stream. Put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300K. Like the video, and you will get paid. So this stream is going to end after I get them paid.
But I held up the order and investigated, only to find that he was right and I was wrong. From that day on, I began to watch Charlie very closely, only to discover in him qualities of both personality
and for future references, so this will never come up in the future. For those people that say the money didn't go through, I just don't want to work with you anymore, because the money goes through every time. And then there's been people that said the money didn't go through. I say, well, I don't want to work with you. They say, oh, never mind, I just checked, the money's there. So don't be one of those type of people, so you will get fired quick. stay active in the chat, like the videos, you will get paid. Make sure you subscribe so when I go verify your account, if you follow my instructions, you will get paid.
And those who do not move quickly cannot keep up with the parade. Successful men reach decisions definitely and quickly, and they become annoyed and inconvenienced by others who do not act promptly. I call your attention to the fact that promptness of decision is a habit, and therefore it is definitely related to and a part of one's mental attitude. Try as you may, but you cannot separate any of these traits of attractive personality from their relationship to mental attitude.
Yeah, if there's a boat over there, both of you guys hop on jet skis and then meet us in the water. And if there's a boat, I prefer you take a boat. So if they start shooting at you guys, you can shoot back. You can stand up on the boat.
Connection with the entire 17 principles of the philosophy of achievement. We live in a country where
How many jet skis is over there?
on a grand scale because of the abundance of
Yeah, so then just go ahead and take the jet skis. Shout out to FEZZY West Lamar. This is LMG. Boys, I know you have a lot to do and a lot of people to help, but remember you told me you will give me $1 million for
Mr. Carnegie, someone has said that
making.
yet the most profitable thing in the world. Where do you place this trait of personality, sir?
If I told you I'll give you $1 million LMG, yeah, I'll get you $1 million. And plus, you just joined my crew, so I'll get you paid.
As to its cheapness, I will go a step further and say it is absolutely.
So I know who you are when you put LMG. Thanks for following my instructions by putting your gamer tag. Yeah, if I say I'll get you $1 million, I'll give you $1 million. Just stay active in the chats, because when I call your name, if you're active in the chat, then I can get you paid right away. But if you're active in the chat temporarily, and you leave the chat when I call your name, and you don't respond, you still get paid, but I gotta go to the next person that still is active in the chat. So as long as you stay active in the chat, you're gonna get your money.
It is the habit of respecting other people's feelings under all circumstances. The habit of going out of one's way to help any less fortunate person whenever and wherever possible. And lastly,
Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now.
the habit of controlling selfishness in all its forms. Again, take notice of the definite relationship between courtesy and one's mental attitude. Courtesy is a medium with which one may project his influence to sources of opportunity he could not reach without it.
And after courtesy, Mr. Carnegie, what comes next on the list of the essential elements of a pleasing personality?
Next, I shall mention a pair of twin brothers. The first one is tone of voice. The spoken word is, by great odds, the medium through which one expresses his personality most often. Therefore, the tone of one's voice should be so thoroughly under control that it can be...
Yeah, if the Avenger's being shot, put the Avenger in autopilot, and that's if you're in the Avenger. They won't shoot at the Avenger if you're not in the Avenger.
conscious of this fact or not. The idea, therefore, is to so cultivate the voice that it can be used to convey the particular meaning desired. The man who has developed a 100% attractive personality knows how to convey through the tone of his voice every emotion he feels. He can express anger, fear, curiosity, contempt, doubt, affection, courage, sincerity, derision, anxiety, and a wide
Alright, cool.
If you aren't sure about this, just try smiling when you are angry.
I think I ran through the submarine without being shot one time.
Before a mirror when practicing voice control, because there are certain expressions of speech which cannot be dramatized properly unless they are accompanied by a smile.
Is it possible, Mr. Carnegie, that these twin brothers have some other close relatives? What is the next trait of a desirable personality, sir?
It is expression of the face. You may have heard it said that character analysts can tell, by a glance at the expression on one's face, much about the nature of one's character. Well, it is true. But character analysts are not alone in this ability to judge people by their facial expression. We all do it constantly, whether we do so consciously or not. You can tell a great deal of what is going on in one's mind by the expression on his face. Master salesmen can tell by careful observation of a prospective buyer's facial expression much about what his real thoughts are.
How do I make myself money?
Do this, they are not master salesmen.
I'm already rich. I bought everything in the game I want. I don't need money. But if I was to want to make money, I own every business in the game. All I gotta do is go sell product to get money.
The expression of the face constitute an open window through which all who
Say it again.
see and feel what takes place in the minds of people.
Yeah, I got every DLC in the game. I'm just waiting for the next DLC to come out, and then that's when I'm gonna need money again. Right now I'm sitting on 20 million, and it usually costs around 5 million to buy a new DLC, and then it costs like another 5 million to fully upgraded. So I still have 10 million less to buy any vehicles that come out with the new DLC.
Interest in your remarks. Which trait is next, sir?
We are up to number 9, which is tactfulness.
Uh,
There is always a right
For most of it, it depends on what you buy. So like if you buy a DLC and you buy the most cheapest business out of the DLCs, then you'll still have money to fully upgrade it. Say you're sitting on 5 million, it costs $1 million to buy the DLC. Spend that $1 million, use the other 4 million to fully upgrade it. To get it fully upgraded, that makes more money and it gets more security. You want security, definitely, and you want it fully upgraded. So a DLC is downloadable content. That's when a new update come out.
3, interrupting others who are speaking.
Yeah.
4, overworking the personal pronoun. 5,
Oh, you already got it. Once you turned on. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are right here. You already got it.
6,
Every time you get on GTA, you automatically have to download the updates. So before you even get on, it downloads it by itself as long as you're online. You just gotta have internet to download it, and it downloads by itself.
8, boastfulness. 9, flaunting the rules of society, matters of personal adornment.
So now all you need is money, honestly, and then you can buy anything you want once you got your money.
11, holding people on the telephone with a needless conversation. 12, writing letters to people who one has no reasonable excuse for addressing. 13, volunteering opinions when not requested, especially on subjects with which they are not familiar. 14, openly questioning the soundness of the opinions of others. 15, declining requests from others in an arrogant manner. 16, speaking disparagingly of
Thank you,
people in
thank you,
front of
thank
their
you.
friends. 17, rebuking people who disagree with one on any subject. 18, speaking of people's physical afflictions in their presence. 19, correcting subordinates and associates in the presence of others. 20, complaining when requests for favors are refused. 21, presuming upon friendship and asking favors. 22, using profane or offensive language.
Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Expressing dislikes too freely. 24, speaking of ills and misfortunes. 25, criticizing our form of government or some other person's religion. 26, overfamiliarity on all occasions with people.
The to be a violator in any of those ways is indeed fortunate, and he is a rare individual. I can see that tactfulness is another trait of personality which is related to mental attitude. Now, Mr. Carnegie, what is coming up as number 10?
10th place goes to tolerance. Let us define tolerance simply as open-mindedness. The tolerant person is one who holds his mind open for new facts and new knowledge and new viewpoints on all subjects. I hazard the guess that this definition classifies most of us as being intolerant. Observe, too, before we get too far into the analysis of this subject, how closely related are tolerance and tactfulness.
Yes.
And also how definitely both are related to mental attitude.
Yeah, I got the PlayStation camera.
There is no escape from consideration
It's
of
in
the
a,
subject of mental
yeah,
attitude.
you gotta buy a attachable piece if you want a PlayStation camera. It costs like $50, but after tax it's $60. And yeah, that's about it. You just gotta connect it to your PlayStation.
One, it makes enemies of those who would like to be friends. Two, it stops the growth of the mind by limiting the search for knowledge. Three, it discourages imagination. Four,
What did you say?
self-discipline. Five, it prevents accuracy in thinking.
Yeah, it's not only for the live streams, it's for the VR headset. See, I had bought the PlayStation camera before I bought the VR headset because the VR headset is virtual reality system. And you put on the virtual reality headset with the PlayStation camera, and then the camera can read which way you're looking with the VR headset on. You turn right, and then everything you look to the right will be there. You turn left, everything you look to the left will be there. Look up and down, it'll be there. It's like you in a whole nother world when you got the VR headset on.
What is number 11?
The 11th trait of attractive personality.
I had one. I still have it, but I let my nieces and nephews play with it, and it got broken, so I gotta get a new one.